Well, good afternoon, good afternoon. David Abraham here. How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh, it's April 4th or 5th, 2026. We're in an incredible time right now. This is actually the beginning of the new year. Anciently, this was the first month of the year. I don't know if you knew that or not. April was the first month. Back when we had 13 months, not too long ago, 400 years ago, whatever it was. I haven't checked the research on that, but I just know that it used to be 13 months, and April was the first month. If you check the months, you got September, which is the 9th month on this current calendar, but Sept means 7, Oct means 8, October, November means 9, and December means 10. So that kind of tells you things got changed around, and that's what I'm going to talk about here. I was sitting up there next to the pool, and I was pondering on things, and as you ponder, you send out energy waves, and it attracts back what you're pondering on, even more of it. And then a little inkling come in there and said, you may need to make a video. There's something that needs to be said. So this is what I'm looking at. Big old mosquito right there. I'm looking at the calendars and helping you understand that this is the beginning of the year. This is the time to make your New Year's resolutions, as it were. If you want to attract the ancient energies, this is where it's leading to. The energy, frequency, and vibration. If you can understand that you are an energy, you are frequency, and you have a vibration, and these things, what you send out, you attract back. That sort of thing. So the matrix is a real construct of frequency, energy, and vibration, and that we agreed to have experience through. And so as I remember my advancing in understanding over the past 35 years, but especially the past 6 or 7 years, you get to a point. I was a devout member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Now, I don't have nothing negative to say about any of the people or the church. That you decide that for yourself. But the energy and frequency of Christ, the Christ energy, we're in the second coming of Christ. And according to that church, and I didn't know I was going to say this, but they believe he was born on April 6th, which is the beginning of the year, the first week of the year. But, of course, in our traditions, we changed that all to December 25th for the purpose of giving the dark ones a holiday through the end of the year. Anyway, that's irrelevant right now. But what's important is attracting these ancient frequencies, the things that the ancients used to shift. I mean, you're shifting anyway, billions of times per second, but this is the energy, the awareness. You got to be aware of what's out here and what is real, and you got to be aware of the construct of the matrix, and you control your travels in it. You can jump from one incarnation to the next if you understand the frequency. Now, it may not happen when you're conscious. It may happen when you're asleep. You understand? So the matrix is something that it's always going to be here, but once we understand how it works, then we work it in our favor. We work to where we can jump around, and you'll jump around in your dreams when you go to sleep at night. Your spirit, your energy, your soul leaves the physical body in the bed to rest, while you go up to speak with your spirit team, travel to other incarnations that you currently are in. I don't know if you've checked that around, but I'm currently in, that I'm aware of, 5 other incarnations that are going on right now at the same time. And I think I've mentioned this in a video in the past, but getting back to, I'm a bishop in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in one of those incarnations. And in one of those incarnations, I'm a gangster. One of those incarnations, I'm a member of the security forces going against the gangsters. In one of those incarnations, I'm in the underground. I'm in the dark ones. I'm in the deep state. So I've got the awareness of all that. And it took a while to get there, but I asked to know. But first they showed me, you are the universe. I had a dream about that. I asked, well, show me more about the universe. I had that dream probably within a night or two, clear as bell. And my spirit guide came to me and said, you look. And I looked and I saw into the universe and I saw nothing but me. I didn't see my face or anything, but I saw my energy. And I was connecting with the all that is, because I'm a perspective just like you are. A perspective of the all that is. A God, if you wish. But we have different levels that go up to the council. And all, that's what I'm going to talk about. The council. It's mentioned in the scriptures. What is the council? I understand it, and I know that I'm part of it. But help me explain it better. I'm just going to say that I'm a son of the council. Now, not everybody is. Some people are incarnations, humans of a different species. They look the same, but they have a different makeup in their understanding and their awareness and their energy, their frequency and vibration. They're here to help ascend the collective up into the next level of those who want to ascend. Now, not everybody wants to ascend. Some people like the dark energy. They like the wars, and they like the darkness, and they like the hating and the dishonesty and the murder and all that kind of stuff is an energy, frequency, and a vibration and a collective that goes with that. So if you're enjoying all that, you get wrapped up in the news, there's a collective for that. The social media collective for that. So once you understand that each religion has a collective, and you're in the Church of Jesus Christ, or you're in the Catholic Church, the Baptist Church, Pentecostal, it don't matter. You're in a collective. You agree to the beliefs that are taught, and so you adopt in that energy, frequency, and vibration. And it's important to understand how all this works. Then you control it all. And I'm trying to. Your thought is the key to it all. Yeah, you can speak, but it's in your thoughts. It's in your thoughts. And as you shift, and as you're at a thought, the moment you have a thought about it, I want something different. It shifts that instant, right then and there. It shifts. You may not see a damn thing different, but it shifts because you control it all. You may not be aware, but you control it all. You control the government you want to see. Now, there's a template reality, and I've talked about this. I've been dropped into there. I'm down at this point right here. And this vortex is spinning around me of all my desires and all my, questions and all my blessings that come through this vortex that is me, or the universe, and me, and the great I am. And that's what you got to start speaking, the I am. Because Jesus is here. The Spirit of Yeshua is upon the earth. This is the second coming. Okay? So grab hold of, and don't, cast away fear. Don't allow these things that you don't understand to confuse you. Because when you need to understand something, or when you need to know something, behold, it's revealed to you. And not a moment soon, not a moment after. The very moment you need it, it is given to you. But put away those things that keep you bound in your definitions. I mean, if you're bound in a definition box like this is the way things are, you're missing out on all this out here. You're missing out on the power that you have. Okay? So there's a lot more to it, and I'll get to it as the thought comes in. But I don't feel no more information coming in. I touched on it just a little bit. All right, so God bless each one of you. The God inside of you. Wake up. Love people. Don't fear. Always be happy. It's how you control every situation. Every situation is what matters. How you react in every situation. That's what matters. So once you get balanced to where you're just happy and you're positive and learning, then you're ready for the next step. Have a great day.